Hello. So before starting the project, first I'll explain what is cronjob in Kubernetes. A cronjob is a Kubernetes resource that creates a job on schedule. Cronjob does not create a pod. Cronjob is not a job, but cronjob creates a job. So and job creates pods. So the whole path is Cronjob creates a job and job creates a pod. We understood the job in the last video, and then pod runs and it completes. So to understand the cron schedule, here is the example how it is written. So here it means that first one is a minute, so it will run every 2 minutes. Then second is hour, it will run every hour. Then star here means it will run every day of the month, and it will run here, it means every month it will run, and last means every day of the week it will run. So this schedule means that this job runs every 2 minutes. One thing important is that Kubernetes uses standard cron syntax for the schedule. Time is based on the Kubernetes kube control manager time zone. So if we look at the cronjob YAML and typical structure of the cronjob, here API version is mentioned, kind is cronjob, metadata has a name hello cronjob. Then we understood the schedule in the spec section. There is a job template and there is a spec section where template and spec is defined. Here schedule is for when to run, job template is for what job to create, and template spec is what pod to run. So once created the cron job, we can get 8 by kubectl get cron jobs command. Then it creates a job. We can see the jobs by kubectl get jobs, and then we can see the pods running, creating every and appearing every 2 minutes. We can check the pods by kubectl get pod command. We can check the pod logs by kubectl logs and pod name. To understand the cron job life cycle, the cron job creates a job creates a pod, and pod runs and it exits. As we discussed in the last video, the job does not runs forever. It should be completed or failed. So here the status of job is marked as succeeded or failed. Cronjob never runs the pod directly, but it creates a job first and then job creates a pod. So to summarize, Kubernetes cron job schedules the jobs at fixed time. Each execution creates a new job, which then creates a pod and runs to completion. One more additional feature cronjob has is that it handles failures. Why failure handling matters? So in real systems, scripts fails, sometimes dependencies are down, containers crashes, temporary errors happen. So here Kubernetes jobs are designed to retry safely, or then stop after a limit and expose failure clearly. So how Kubernetes job decides a success or failure? Only one thing matters: container exit code. If container exit code is 0, it is succeeded. If it is not 0, means it failed. So here we have one more spec, which is backoff limit, the retry controller. Backoff limit defines the number of retries that are allowed. In spec section, we define it as a backoff limit and specify the number. So it means the try job, if it fails, retry. And how many times it should retry is mentioned here as 2. So if a job is failed, it after retries are executed, then job is marked as failed, and Kubernetes stops retrying. Job stays for inspection. It does not loop forever. So to summarize, Kubernetes jobs use the container exit code to determine success or failure. If job fails, Kubernetes retries it up to the configured backoff limit. After exceeding that limit, the job is marked as failed and no further retry occurs. So that's it for cron job. If you like the video, please do like and subscribe. Thank you.